From Hollywood to your hometown, this is Celebrity Page TV. We're keeping you informed on everything happening in the world of entertainment. I'm Sonia Isabel, coming to you from our New York City newsroom.
And I'm James Vaughn, working remotely, keeping you covered on the West Coast. Here's what's on today's episode.
Housewives Tell All. Our candid conversations with Monique and Teddi as they take us inside the latest Bravo drama.
Also, Disney does it again. We've got their newest star-studded movie coming straight to streaming with Angelina Jolie.
Plus, we're catching up with the rock band Neon Trees as they share their newest song that you'll want on your playlist.
We're so glad you're with us, so let's kick things off with the Hollywood Wrap that's all about new movies.
Whoa, did you draw all these?
A gorilla. Who draws? It's a lonely haystack on a late summer day.
It's a beetle.
Disney is bringing another big release straight to streaming. The one and only Ivan, now available on Disney+. The film, based on a true story about a gifted gorilla boasting amazing effects and an Oscar-winning cast, including Angelina Jolie, Helen Mirren, and Sam Rockwell, plus Danny DeVito and Bryan Cranston.
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Harbinger found his one player, the one man capable of truly unlocking.
My boy, chosen one.
Another film mixing live action with some animation is Max Reload and the Nether Blasters.
It's just it's a love letter to video games, and the cast is just rock and roll. And I learned so much being on set. Like, I've done commercials and a couple of guest spots and everything, but to be among all these great people was just like the ultimate crash course in acting. And hanging out with Greg every day was just so fun.
Greg Grunberg among those starring in the film about a video game store employee who accidentally unleashes the evil from one of his games. It's available now on digital and on demand.
I remember hearing about your daughter. I'm still catching up on active cases.
My daughter's case is far from active.
Also out now, The Silencing. Game of Thrones star Nikolai Coster-Waldau starring as a father searching for clues about his missing daughter. It's available on demand. As is The Secret Dare to Dream with Katie Holmes and Josh Lucas.
You don't know who I am and what I'm about, but I'll do anything to find that source.
Katie's ex, Jamie Foxx, dropping the new movie Project Power on Netflix.
There's a drug that is released and it is taking over the streets of New Orleans, and it gives the user a superpower for 5 minutes, but they don't know what superpower they get until they take it.
For the latest movie news and release dates, head to celebritypage.com. And that's today's Hollywood Wrap.
There is never a shortage of drama when it comes to the ladies of Bravo's Real Housewives. And today we're chatting with two of our favorites from Potomac and Beverly Hills in this reality reel.
And in 5 minutes, she took it away.
The Real Housewives of Potomac are finally back on our screens, and this season is proving to be one of the best yet.
We don't play in the pea, honey.
Monique Samuels enjoying the show at home along with the fans.
I've been quiet this whole time, so I'm just and you know it's a hard thing for me to be quiet, so so I'm just excited to be able to share my side of the story and address what needs to be address the things that I could not address when it first happened.
The housewife also going head-to-head with Candace Dillard later this season.
If we both had better energy back then, I feel like we could have handled that whole situation in a much better way. I'm just excited for people to be able to see it with their own eyes and, you know, come to their own conclusion based on what they see.
Catch The Real Housewives of Potomac Sundays on Bravo.
She doesn't like you at all. At all.
And on Wednesday nights, the ladies in Beverly Hills are still heating things up.
Pay attention and, you know, you'll make your own opinion.
Teddi Mellencamp teasing what's to come in future episodes.
Denise and I differ. She is able to do that. That's how she lives her life, and that works for her. But I have to actually connect with the people that I'm with. Because if not, then I feel like a phony or a fraud.
Bravo, keeping things juicy.
All right, from reality show drama to daytime drama. For that, we're turning to Soap Opera Digest editorial director Stefani Sloan. Hey, Stefani, it's good to see you. What are you guys following this week?
J. Kenneth Johnson is coming back to Days of Our Lives as Philip after a 9-year absence. The actor says things are going great already, and he is so happy to have returned to the show. The first two people he saw, his on-screen parents, John Aniston and Lauren Koslow. Australian actress Isabel Durant has been hired to replace Olivia Rose Keegan as Claire. The Daytime Emmy winner, Olivia, got a new role on the second season of High School Musical, the series, and had to opt out of the soap.
Okay, Stephanie, what else is in your newest issue?
Young and Restless star Melody Thomas Scott opens up about her new memoir, Always Young and Restless. Melody says she first started thinking about writing the book 10 years ago. She knew she had an unusual story to tell. It was a matter of coming to grips with sharing it with the world. Melody writes about her abusive childhood, working in Hollywood as a child with Alfred Hitchcock and John Wayne and more, and how landing the role of Nikki on Young and the Restless changed her life. Melody says she hopes readers will see that there's always hope and that everyone can emerge from the darkness to the light.
All right, Stephanie, sounds great. Thanks so much. We'll be sure to pick up the latest issue of Soap Opera Digest.
It's time for today's See Her Celebrity Spotlight. Each week, our See Her Celebrity Spotlight series celebrates women in the entertainment industry who are bringing talent and authenticity to the roles they take on and off screen. Led by the Association of National Advertisers, See Her is the leading global movement for gender equality in ads and media. If you can see her, you can be her. Well, this week we're shining the spotlight on Janelle Monáe. The musician and actress is starring in the anticipated new horror film Antebellum. Here's today's See Her Spotlight.
That's just the way you make me feel.
Janelle Monáe has begun her takeover, the singer first breaking onto the acting scene in 2016 with Hidden Figures and Moonlight.
Y'all gonna end up unemployed riding around in this pile of junk. You know my rule. It's all love and all pride in this house.
And now she's landed 2 more starring roles. Janelle showing her range with her latest projects as she takes on Antebellum, a horror drama, and season 2 of Amazon's Homecoming, a psychological thriller.
I want the freedom like all of my favorite, actors who get an opportunity to do fantasy, do sci-fi, do drama, do all these things. I want to see more scripts where you're writing for the human. You're not pushing me to be a stereotype of what you think blackness is.
Everything all right, miss?
What's your name? I don't know.
And she's using that passion to advance the landscape for other women of color.
I'm focusing on right now in my career is how we can put forward more films and television shows that show our range, that show our brilliance in many areas, and show us as human beings, complete human beings.
For more information, go to seeher.com or visit @seeher2020.
Still to come on Celebrity Page TV, learning to TikTok like an expert. We're getting tips from some of the biggest names on the hottest social media platform. Next on Celebrity Page TV.
Okay.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. If you're looking for something new on TV or streaming, we've got it for you in today's dish.
My father, he wrote me. Said we have a secret legacy, a birthright that's been kept from us. Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country is the highly anticipated new series debuting on HBO. Based on the novel by Matt Ruff, it follows 3 African Americans as they embark on a road trip through 1950s Jim Crow America, dealing with racial terrors along the way. It's executive produced by Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams and premieres August 16th on HBO.
AFC Richmond announced the hiring of their new manager, American football coach Ted Lasso.
You're an American who's now in charge of a football club despite possessing very little knowledge of the game.
Over on Apple TV+, SNL alum Jason Sudeikis stars in the new comedy Ted Lasso. Jason playing an American football coach who heads to the UK to try to coach a soccer team. It's streaming now on Apple TV+.
66 teams from 30 different countries have descended on Fiji.
I
have no clue what to be afraid of. I'm about to find out.
To compete in the world's toughest race.
What happens when you team up Bear Grylls with the creators of Survivor? You get the world's toughest race. Watch as competitors travel across the globe trying to win challenges. It's streaming now on Amazon Prime Video. There's also the new Netflix series Teenage Bounty Hunters.
It's an escape, but you also feel so at home when you're watching it. And the girls are so insanely relatable that I think that teenagers are just gonna lap it up.
I thought it was gonna be a Charlize Theron movie, but with two twins. But it's not, and I think that there's something really interesting in that. Like, this is action-packed, but we're also teenagers, so we stumble and fall.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
And are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
And Hillary and David are back. The Love It or List It duo returning for a new season on HGTV. Look for new episodes every Monday. For more ideas on what to watch, head to celebritypage.com. And that's today's dish.
Well, a lot of things have come and gone during quarantine, from Tiger King to banana bread. But one thing that is still going strong is TikTok. And we're talking with some of the biggest stars on the app for today's What's Trending.
If you know what I mean.
We're living in a TikTok world, the video sharing service capturing viral moments, creating dance challenges, and entertaining people around the world. Ariel Martin, known as Baby Ariel, racking up over 30 million followers on the platform.
But the second I'm able to bring my family into my TikToks and bring my friends into my TikToks also, it doesn't have to be good. We all look like goofballs. And that's exactly like the same thing with Disney's Fam Jam too.
Step right up. Let's go.
Ariel also hosting Disney Fan Jam on Disney Channel with another TikTok star, Trevor Torgman.
Social media is expanding so rapidly, and there's so many ways to get one-on-one interactions with the fans. So to see them interacting with us and watching Fam Jam and coming together through dance, which, you know, is what TikTok's all about too, is incredible.
Disney's Fam Jam, and TikTok, they mesh really well in together with all the family dancing and all of that stuff.
New episodes of Disney Fan Jam are coming this fall, and you can catch up on DisneyNow.com.
I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet.
But we can't forget about music. You probably heard today's biggest songs on TikTok first, and now stars on the platform are releasing their own music.
It's really crazy and cool to be making these dances up to my own songs and having people dance to them. It's still so wild to me.
We love Paraíso. We were really nervous because that was our first song.
Drop that, pop that, do it for the camera. Every song is a stage of a breakup, so I'm just excited for girls or guys, whatever, to relate and go through the journey together.
You can follow them all on TikTok today.
Actress Fran Drescher opens up about her life after the nanny, her marriage, and her battle with cancer. It's all part of Fran Drescher in My Own Words this Sunday on Reels. Celebrity Page has your first look.
A girlfriend that I knew had invited me to come to her vineyard in the south of France. So I cashed in frequent flyer miles on TWA and had just enough for one first-class ticket. And who walks on the plane but the president of CBS, Jeff Sagansky. And I said, Jeff, and he said, Fran. And I thought, thank you, Lord, and I ran into the bathroom to put some makeup on.
Jeff Sagansky.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Jeff Sagansky. And she
She's
said,
on a
listen,
plane with him.
I had him trapped in first class. Where was he going to go? To coach?
11 and a half hours later, I kid you not, the man finally said, okay, when we get back to LA, call my office. I said, what do you think about a spin on The Sound of Music? Only instead of Julie Andrews, I come to the door. Fran Drescher as the nanny from hell. And Jeff said, sold. And that was the beginning of The Nanny.
We'll be watching the tell-all special Fran Drescher in My Own Words Sunday night on Reels. Time for more hot headlines in the Celebrity Page feed. Here's our social producer, Ricky Cornish.
One of the few things making us smile in 2020, new music. Today I'm breaking down the hottest releases.
Guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really.
Katy Perry making her triumphant return with her new album, Smile. This is her first record in 3 years.
So faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful.
The new LP includes popular songs Never Really Over, Daisies, and her newest single, Smile. You can download it today.
It started with a whisper. and that was when I kissed her.
True Neon Trees fans know the words to this song by heart.
That song is probably one I don't listen to because I hear it a lot.
Get back to what you used to like about me. Back to what you used to like about me.
Neon Trees releasing their first album in 6 years, I Can Feel You Forgetting Me.
This record means a lot to me. It's been a long time coming for us personally and for our fans. I wanted room for moods and spaces on this record. I think we really achieved that and couldn't have imagined us putting it out during a time where the world is isolated and alone. And I don't plan on taking another 6 years off between records.
You can download your copy today, and for more music news, head to our website, celebritypage.com.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Remember, we're always on 24/7 at celebritypage.com. I'm Sonia Isabel in New York. Now here's James Vaughn in Las Vegas.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. It's time now to check out some other celebrity stories that are making headlines. And for that, we are checking in with Us Weekly's Christina Garibaldi. Hey, Christina, it's good to see you. What stories are you tracking?
Well, we're kicking it off with some news on Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. Now, over the years, Blake has developed a strong bond with her 3 sons that she shares with ex Gavin Rossdale. Now, a source tells us that these boys look up to Blake in a big way. They even look to him as a father figure. Now, a source does tell us that he has gone from their friend to a serious parental influence. And a source does tell us that, of course, that they would want to have a baby of their own. However, these two do want to tie the knot first, and they are headed for a very happily ever after. Well, a couple that definitely is giving love another try is Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. It seems like love has blossomed once again for these two. A source does tell us that things are going so well that they are looking to buy a home together in California, either in the Hidden Hills section of California or near where their family is in Calabasas. Now, a source tells us that Khloe is hopeful that Tristan has changed and that he will be the person that he has been during this quarantine. Now, Tristan is being very serious about this. We hear that he is looking to spend even more time with Khloe and their 2-year-old daughter, True.
Well, Christina, as always, thanks so much. For more stories like these, be sure to pick up the latest issue of Us Weekly. It's on sale now.
Back to school season is approaching, and stars like Jennifer Garner are soaking in their last moments of summer. For today's Hollywood Living, style expert Melissa Garcia is sharing some great style tips your kids will love, whether they're learning in the classroom or even at home.
Let's be honest, back to school is going to look a lot different for kids all across the country. Whether they're going into school personally or they're doing it virtually, it's very different. So I love the idea of bringing back some normalcy to that. And it's all starting with a great back to school clothes shopping experience. And Stitch Fix is the perfect place to get that perfect back to school outfit. And they actually even launched a new athletic wear collection exclusive to Stitch Fix called Runway that has gender neutral options. So there's sure to be something for everybody. Now, how do you do it? The process is actually really fun and easy. It could be a great activity to do with your child. So you go online to stitchfix.com and you create a profile. You fill out your name, your size, your age, and then you create the style profile. Then they assign you a stylist who personally custom curates a box of clothing just for your child that arrives at your door, and you have 8 to 12 custom curated pieces for your child, and then you pay for what you keep. It's really budget friendly. Prices start at just $10, so no need to worry about pricing. What's great about Stitch Fix is that they have sizing from 2 all the way up until 18. And with free returns and shipping and exchanges, you're sure to get the right fit.
For more information, visit stitchfix.com/back-to-school. When we come back, put on those boogie shoes. We're getting down with Casey and the Sunshine Band next on Celebrity Page TV.
Queen is just my everything. Right now, I wouldn't know where my life would be without her.
They say chivalry's dead. It's not. Terrence is a gentleman. He opens doors. His smile did it. His smile, his eyes, his knowledge. My landlord, he decided that he wanted me to move based on the fact that I was transgender. It takes me to a place of no hope. It takes me to a place of loneliness. It saddens me. When you discriminate against somebody in housing, where do these people go? Let's just respect people in everyday life for just being human.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Remember, we're always on 24/7 at celebritypage.com. I'm James Vaughn in Las Vegas. Now here's Sonia Isabel in New York City.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. They've been telling us to shake our booty for over 40 years now. Recently, our Nashville correspondent Sam Alex caught up with Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's today's music mix.
And how do we spell Casey? Is it like at the bat or and the Sunshine Band? What does he want with her?
Well, I'm guessing he wants to do a little dance. You know, make a little love. Well, pretty much get down tonight.
After decades of performing and 5 #1 hits, Casey is still making music.
Let's talk about a new song, or new song for you, Put a Little Love in Your Heart. How did this all come about?
Put a little love in your heart. I put it on my Facebook page, and I got such an amazing response, not only from friends and family, but industry people that are friends of mine. And I thought, you know what? I want to put this out nationally and get it out there because now more than ever, I think we all need a little bit more love in our hearts than all the hate and all the other crap that's going on.
You just wait and see.
The song with its powerful and timely message available now on all streaming platforms. That's the way we like it. Thanks so much for joining us. For James Vaughn and the entire Celebrity Page team, I'm Sonia Isabel. We'll see you next time.